Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Bearcats will kick it away to start us off. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So the Pitt Panthers offense will have the football first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Might as well give it to him again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Forced out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back. He wants to throw the football. He sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it. And takes off and barely gets enough for the first down. But way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
To the air, it's Holstein. Finds the tight end. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to a 27.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give out of the gun. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play up top. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a first, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The returner will field it and bring it back. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Bearcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball enough. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, number 1 for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
Looking to throw, it's Kinsey. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it down the middle. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Now on the option. Now the toss. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Now they'll run the draw. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
Looking to throw, it's Holstein. They've got the screen set up. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
They go to the ground. At the 45 on its way. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the gun, he leads it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, the ground game. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run.
There he goes! Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for this offense. Back to throw, it's Holstein. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll pull it down and run. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at 39 before he goes out of bounds.
Usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity. Not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Now improvising. Finds a little space. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabbed near the marker, it's Thomas. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers!
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half with the home team.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off-play action on first down. Under fire.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Offense gets set for second down. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Kinsey. Here comes the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. It's a draw. Got the first down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Dickey. Turning it on. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at it.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Kinsey. He makes the grab. Push down for the tackle.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to return it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The give to the back. Trucks through the defender. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Gives it on the option. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the left side. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give is to Williams. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. He has the 1st and still on his feet. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll try the right side. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to pound their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Goal line defense, and he gets nothing as he stopped right at the 2. And the Bearcats buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Going with the ground game left. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Oh, he's got some space. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The Panthers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He'll be brought down at the 5. Line, and this defense is on its heels. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff to Johnson. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Dropping back, it's Kinsey. That's caught. It's Dickey. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. And the Bearcats have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because the 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
The Bearcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Cantrell. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on 4th down. Rushes on him. And it's picked off at the goal line. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense. Understanding the
That's a local
situation
one.
of football.
That's a local one.
It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this.
There he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Pitt. Once he got a stamp, it was all over right to the house. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, We needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Jones. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Yeah, and we talk about tackling as a defense all the time. Third down, money down. They catch the football. Nice job breaking on it, getting them on the ground, and not allowing any yards after the catch.
Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously...
Wide open on the right. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jones. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Leaves it with the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Smith. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Offense in a split backfield. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker, it's Smith. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Bearcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Bearcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Off the play fake. going for 6. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe.
Turning it on! Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You've got to have better.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Here's a heat. Firing deep. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. This time it's complete. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Wants to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve.